Who wants to talk football? Today we're doing Kentucky's schedule prediction for me. You go play Toledo on August 30th. You get the win there. I think Mark Stoops gets fired halfway through this schedule. Maybe a little over halfway, but I think right around the week, probably about week 8, Mark Stoops will probably get fired. So, let's talk about it. You guys beat Toledo, like I said. First game of the year. You're going to play Ole Miss September 6th. Lane Kiffin will march into town, walk on the Kroger Field, and just beat you guys. I think they get at least a 21-point win. I don't know what the odds are yet. I don't care about all that right now. When it gets closer to that game, I will be talking odds and point spreads. But I think Ole Miss wins by at least 21. Then you guys play Eastern Michigan. If you guys don't beat Eastern Michigan, you guys just might as well hang up the season. I think you guys handle business pretty comfortably against them. You guys should just win that game. You get a bye week in between Eastern Michigan and the University of South Carolina. At University of South Carolina for the first of 2 straight road games. I think you guys lose that game to Lenore Sellers. I think he scrambles for at least 100 yards on you guys and beats you guys by 14. Then you got to go between the hedges, Sanford Stadium, and play Georgia. Kentucky fans, don't waste your time going to Athens. It ain't worth the trip. You all ain't going to beat Georgia. Then you get a bye week in between Georgia and the 2 UT teams. On October 18th, you guys play Texas. I think Arch Manning is going to march into town and beat you guys. They got a really good football team down there in Texas, and I think you guys are just going to lose that game. I think you guys are overmatched. These 4, your 2nd through 5th SEC games, I think you guys lose. Maybe even more than that. I don't know how Auburn's looking this year. But then, after Texas, Kentucky's daddy, Tennessee Go Vols, they march into Lexington, and they beat you guys pretty handily. I don't know what Tennessee's quarterback situation is. I know Josh Heupel's opened up a 3-way quarterback battle between Aguilar, Merklinger, and McIntyre. He's not ruled McIntyre as a redshirt freshman yet. We'll see what happens later on in the season as we get into fall camp and to the Kentucky game. But I think Tennessee comes in there regardless of who the quarterback situation is, or regardless of who the quarterback is. I think they come in and beat you guys. Tennessee's defense is going to show up that game. It's a rivalry game, and Tennessee takes rivalry games pretty seriously. We just haven't figured out how to beat Georgia yet, but we will, hopefully, in the near future, hopefully this year. But go Vols. Rocky Top comes to town, beats Kentucky handily. Then you guys got to travel to Auburn. That's a toss-up game. It just depends on how Hugh Freeze is handling the quarterback situation and the entire roster down there. I've not even looked at their returning roster, transfer portal, all of that. I've not looked at it. I'm going to give you guys the win over Auburn for now, and we will probably predict otherwise when it gets closer to that game, seeing how both teams are doing. Then you guys play on November 8th, Florida, at home in Lexington. Kentucky will lose that game. DJ Lagway, if he is healthy. That Florida offense is really good. Eugene Wilson III and DJ Lagway, they're going to light up some scoreboards this year. I think Florida beats you guys. Then you guys play Tennessee Tech. You guys will beat Tennessee Tech. Then you go on the road to Nashville. I think you beat Vanderbilt. This is truly Kentucky, Mississippi State, and Vanderbilt. All three are easily the worst teams in the conference this year. I think or last year, and I think it's the same this year. I think those three teams are going to be the worst teams in the conference. Who's going to be worse? That's the question. Who's going to be the worst team? Is it going to be Kentucky, Mississippi State, or Vanderbilt? I think it's Mississippi State. I think they go winless in the conference again this year. Jeff Libby just ain't got nothing going on down there, or whatever his name is. I think that's what it is. Mark Stoops, I think this will be your last year because you ended off with a road game to Louisville. And I think by that point, I think you get fired after the Tennessee game or after the Florida game, if not before then. Kentucky's just not returning a whole lot of talent, a whole lot of production. Brock Vandergrift's out. His career's over. He mentioned that last year after his career-ending injury. I believe it was against Tennessee, courtesy of James Pierce. I hate that for him. I really do. But you guys I don't know who you guys are starting at quarterback, and I need to see how you guys are doing halfway through the season. You guys are going to start off the season 2-3 before your first bye week. There's just no way around it. 2-3 before the first bye week, and then I think you guys are losing your first 5 conference games. And unless you guys prove me wrong otherwise, I think you guys are second to worst in the SEC. I haven't looked at Vanderbilt's schedule yet, but it's either going to be you guys, Vanderbilt, or Mississippi State. Unfortunately for you guys, you do not play Mississippi State to guarantee that you're not going to be the worst in the conference. Mississippi State could come up out of nowhere and surprise me against Arkansas, maybe Missouri, but I doubt it. I think Mississippi State will be the worst team. Kentucky will be the second to worst team. Maybe even third. Depends on that game against Vanderbilt, and depends on who Vanderbilt beats. So, Mark Stoops, will this be your last year? That has yet to be determined. A lot of people thought last year was going to be his last year, and I thought it myself. I thought he was going to retire or get fired halfway through the season. Like I said, Kentucky is one of the nationally worst programs among college football. At least last year they were. You guys could surprise me this year, but I think Kentucky will be another abysmal team, another bad team again this year. So, Kentucky, Kentucky fans don't get your hopes up this year. Pack the stadiums out. Pack the stadium out against these non-con games because that's about the most excitement you'll get this year, at least at home. Because you guys have 4 very difficult teams to play against regardless coming to your guys' stadium in Ole Miss, Texas, Tennessee, Florida. So I think all 4 of those teams handle business against Kentucky. I think you guys go winless in conference play at home. And Diego Pavia might even beat you guys in Nashville. But I've got you guys beating Vanderbilt. So, again, Mark Stoops could surprise me. He's done it before where he's had a terrible, terrible, terrible roster and somehow get 6-7 wins out of that roster because they showed up to play ball. I don't think that's the case this year. So, I am predicting that Mark Stoops will get fired after the Tennessee game. So, maybe even earlier than that, probably after Texas. But we're going to find out. So, go Vols.